was just curious if where everyone is on CRMs, because I've gone through like 4 or 5 of them, and I know Pipedrive is a big favorite of Tanya, so I switched over to
I
that.
use Pipedrive. I love Pipedrive. Yeah.
Because I've been playing with deal relations for the automation on responding to biz buy sell automatic leads, and I mean, it's nice, but it's kind of clunky, and there's a lot of things it could do, but it just yeah, Pipedrive I'm just using for chronologically recording all my activity, but I still haven't figured out how to get that action item sheet going very effectively. I'm a very visual person, so I'm still using an Excel spreadsheet with a little summary line of my last contact. And so I know when I wake up in the morning exactly who I'm going to call in what order. And so I don't know if anybody's got that kind of setup on Pipedrive, because I'd love to figure out. I can get the list on, I just can't get it graphically the way I like it with all the colors and stuff. So
Yeah. So I'm visual as well. And the system itself is really, really cool. I mean, there's a lot of visual stuff that you can actually, but you've got to spend the time. I spend some time on Pipedrive. I could still spend more time on Pipedrive to learn more features. It's got so many features. I don't think I could cover them all, to be honest with you. But it's loaded with lots of cool things that, for me, the best part with Pipedrive is the automation part of it. If you understand that and you could set that up, have somebody because you've got tech support where whoever you signed up with should be able to do the back end for you, to go in there and do the automations. Those automations are going to be so time saving for you. I would strongly encourage that.
well, I mean, some of the things that are frustrating is even like your signature line. You know, when you use the email, it's great to use it in Pipedrive because you can actually see when somebody opened it, and but it just reformats my whole signature line. I mean, the logo gets thrown all over the place, and there's big gaps between the lines, and because I've got a big disclosure
Redo, yeah, redo the signature line. Have them help you with it or create a new one and drop it in there. They're really good at that stuff.
Okay.
You know, they know their the emails that they're using and how to set it up and how to format it to not mess up the signature lines.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I need to do that then.
What do you have streamlined through Pipeline, John?
Streamline? Again,
You said it was automated.
yeah, well, there are two things that are automated, and they could be, you could have more automations. The two that are automated are when somebody sees my listing online and they inquire about it, it goes to my inbox. That inbox automatically sends them a nice little email with a link to the NDA, telling them, look, you know, thank you so much for your interest. To get you more information, please sign the NDA. When they sign the NDA, that automatically comes back into my inbox. That triggers another email to go out, which is the CBR or flyer, teaser, et cetera, et cetera. So then they get the next piece of information, and it keeps trickling out. And this all happens within, you know, 15 to 30 to 60 minutes. It depends how many pieces are going out. Is it a teaser? Is it financials? Is it the CBR or SIM? And they're all at different stages. That's what I meant by streamline, I think. Is that what you meant as well?
That's exactly what I was asking.
Yep.
Yeah. And do you know if when they go to sign the NDA through Pipeline, can you also attach another document for them to fill out, such as like a buyer's questionnaire with that NDA?
I believe in the automations, you could set that up. Now, whether they go out at the same time, I don't know. And I could probably find out because this is all customizable in Pipedrive. So you can add so many different layers to what's outgoing. So I'm sure it can be done. I'm just not sure it's going to go out with the NDA though.
Right. Okay. That's good to know. Thank you.
You could combine it with your NDA as the PDF that wherever it links to, right?
That's interesting. So mine is triggered by my website. So the NDAs are all loaded up on the website. The website automatically triggers and initiates the NDA to go out. So when they inquire, the NDA is going to go through my website. So that way I could capture the information through the website. And the website is also connected to Pipedrive.
Mm.
So a lot of integration, right?
Is your NDA a single document,
It is.
fillable document on your website?
It is. It's a fillable document, so it's plug and play. So they get it. They, type in. They could be on their phone. They could be at their desktop, on laptop, any mobile device, and they could just plug in their information. It's essentially their initials that they've read. The NDA, name, phone number. It asks them for and what their role is. And it's all fillable. And once it's done, you hit send, and then I would get it. And then that would trigger the next automation.
So that makes me think you could add the buyer questionnaire to the bottom of it.
I have to look into that. Yes.
Mhm.
What I've noticed with some of the CRMs is they'll just allow the NDA to go out with a signature and not that second document to fill in. So we kind of have that set up through DocuSign, but it'd be nice to just have it all set up through one CRM.
Yeah, I get a lot of pushback with buyers filling up the buyer questionnaires, even if I'm in a deal. So to get someone to fill up a buyer questionnaire early on when they're signing an NDA would be really, really helpful to give us an understanding of their background. But
Yeah.
I almost never get that back.
Me too, yeah.
At least in the initial sort of interaction with the NDA going out. At least for me.
Right, that's
But
why I like it going with the NDA, because I'm not going to give you information until
Right.
you give me information.
I like
And
that.
it's not,
Kelly.
That's what
it's not a long questionnaire. It's maybe 5 questions, right? So that it's not taking up their whole day.
But it still seems like you could make it part of your NDA. Just tag it on to the bottom of it.
I'm gonna ask them. I wanna seriously ask them. And I will get back to you by next week. So I already made notation to ask Pipedrive if they could actually add another layer to the NDA going out, if they could actually have, a short fillable buyer questionnaire attached to that. Let me ask everyone, all the forms that you guys send out, are they all fillable forms, or are they print and then handwrite in the information and they gotta scan it and send it back to you, or is it all fillable forms online?
Mine are fillable.
Mine's
Fillable.
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 Good. Oh, that's awesome. Look, we're so advanced.
We do have some people that will print them out at home and scan them back to us because they maybe don't know how to do online or don't feel comfortable with it. But 90% are just fill it.
Yeah, I get that too. You're right.